Hello and welcome to Roving Report, a program that looks at the Northeast in all its dimension and brings you the changing mood and tenor of the region in all its colors. I'm your host Limpim Vishum, and the highlights of today's program are: President Pranab Mukherjee visits Nagaland and Arunachal Pradesh. Government signs peace pact with Daimari faction of NDFB in Assam. Wrestling hockey held in Manipur to preserve and promote the state's cultural heritage. And Tamchon football tournament attracts many spectators in New Delhi. President Pranab Mukherjee recently made a 3-day visit to Arunachal Pradesh and Nagaland, where he stressed on the need to capitalize on the huge potential of the region. He addressed the State Legislative Assembly and the 12th convocation of the Rajiv Gandhi University in Arunachal and inaugurated the Hornbill Festival in Nagaland. We have a report.
President Pranab Mukherjee was given a warm welcome on his arrival in Itanagar in Arunachal Pradesh on November 29th. During his maiden visit to the state, the President addressed the State Legislative Assembly and asserted that Arunachal Pradesh is an integral part of the country which plays a major role in its Look East policy. The President called for urgency in the development of the state as it had common borders with 3 countries. Later, President Mukherjee attended the 12th convocation ceremony of the Rajiv Gandhi University, where he stressed on the need to focus on infrastructure for education. The President stressed on harnessing hydropower, which he said would make the state amongst the richest in the country.
There is immense potentiality, especially for its economic development. Economic sectors like hydroelectric power and tourism have immense potential to drive the economic development of the state, and which can act as engine of growth in this beautiful state. Education is to be a facilitator in this transformation.
Arunachal Pradesh is endowed with immense potentials in all sectors. We expect that this university will play a pivotal role in developing manpower and equip our youths with the technical know-how to manage these potentials.
On December 1st, President Mukherjee visited Nagaland and inaugurated the annual Hornbill Festival. Considered one of the biggest events in the state, Hornbill showcases the rich tradition and cultural heritage of the Naga people. The President was also presented with traditional Naga gear like dao, a small sword. He wore sula, a traditional headgear, and posed with the dao to portray a ferocious Naga warrior. The President was here to participate in the Golden Jubilee celebrations of Nagaland's statehood. He complimented the people and the state for having organized the festival and praised the state's rich and unique cultural heritage. He further urged for the return of peace to the state so as to facilitate inclusive and sustainable growth.
It is impossible to achieve development in the absence of peace and security. I urge all concerned to work towards establishing and maintaining a peaceful environment in the state so that the dreams of the youth can be realized in the shortest possible time.
It is also our hope that the ongoing ceasefire and political dialogue between Government of India and the Naga nationalist group will bring an honorable and acceptable solution to the vexed Naga political problem at the earliest, and usher an era of permanent peace and economic development in Nagaland.
President Mukherjee also visited the historic World War II cemetery and paid tribute to the war victims after laying a wreath. The cemetery is for Indian and British soldiers who laid down their lives in the battle against Japanese troops.
The government is making all possible efforts to bring insurgent outfits in the northeast to the negotiating table. Recently, the union government signed a tripartite suspension of operation agreement with NDFB's Ranjan Daimari faction.
On November 29, a suspension of operation agreement was signed between the central government, the Assam government and the Ranjan Daimari faction of the National Democratic Front of Bodoland or NDFB. The agreement will be valid for 6 months, after which it will be reviewed again. The outfit handed over a list of 579 cadres and also deposited around 40 weapons, including AK-47 rifles. Joint Secretary Northeast Government of India Shambhu Singh was present on the occasion along with several state officials and security forces.
The agreement is a little more strict than the agreement signed with other groups earlier. Based on our experience, we have made it stringent, and they'll be moving into the camps as and when the camps are ready.
Following the agreement, 2 camps will be made for the cadres at Punbadi and Udalguri under the government's rehabilitation policy. A majority of insurgent groups in Assam, including factions of Ulfa, DHDJ and NDFB, are already in peace talks with the government. The state government's rehabilitation policy is encouraging more and more misguided youths to abjure violence and join the mainstream. Daimari, the prime accused in the October 2008 Assam serial blasts, was released from jail in June after he expressed interest in taking part in the ongoing peace talks.
We have signed ceasefire agreement and we hope that now we can find ways and means to resolve the conflict through political dialogue.
With most militant groups realizing the futility of violence and coming forward for talks, people in the northeast are now hopeful that peace and normalcy will be restored, thereby accelerating the development process.
There is no dearth of talent in the northeast, especially in the handicraft sector. Today we meet Muktamani from Manipur, who runs a wool knitted shoes unit and is also actively involved in training local women.
54-year-old Moirangtham Muktamani Devi is a well-known artisan from Kapching, Manipur. She has won national and state-level awards for her work. Muktamani was born in December 1958. She was married to Shetri Mayu Naran Singh at an early age. In 1990, she established Mukta Shoes Industry in her locality. It was registered in DIC, Thobal, under wool and knitting embroidery section.
Mina phaba kaya phattaba kaya asigma mayam ji khangaga aiji tupu to ojira mina aswana mayam ma haine ai thabak sibu oi dabra haba wakhan ningan ba su yaugi adubu aina khali isorda aina laning dewlo khurumjai aina mayam na ngangnaraga su machi de ai mai pakpa oiraga ne asigi kaino sida ai imungda nungai yai phaba adagi thabak phangdaba mayam ama thabak piraga chauba factory ama lingbang amjage ko haina khurumaga makoina haiba mayam du na thaina na thamaga ai hausi phawba tawjara isine.
Muktamani has been participating in various exhibitions, both in Manipur and outside the state, and has been appreciated for her work. In 1992, Muktamani began giving training to women of her locality. So far, she has trained 1,000 individuals without any help from the government. Her products are available in the market, ranging from Rs 200 to Rs 800. In 1993, she received the winner's prize at the All Manipur Industry Mela organized at Indira Park. She also won 16th position prize in small entrepreneurship in Northeast section. In 2006, she received the MSME prize from Jairam Ramesh at Delhi And in 2009, Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh honoured her with the same prize at Vigyan Bhavan, New Delhi. In 2010, she received the State Award for Handicrafts too. Mukta Mani is not just another successful artisan, but also someone who has transformed the lives of many underprivileged women by training them and making them financially independent. Today, Mukta Mani is one of the most sought-after designers of patterns for wool-knitted shoe products in Manipur.
Let us now take a look at some of the events that made news in the Northeast recently.
The World AIDS Day was observed on December 1st in the Northeast. In Assam, a rally was organized by the State AIDS Control Society to spread awareness about the disease. Around 100 students, NGO and health workers participated in it. In Tripura, several awareness programs and candle rallies were also organized by the Indian Red Cross Society and the State AIDS Control Society. Recently, UNESCO's Cultural Division Director Shirego Ayogi visited Assam's Kaziranga National Park. The director was on a visit to Assam to survey Majuli, the largest river island in Asia. He assured that UNESCO is taking the matter of giving the World Heritage status to Majuli seriously. A week-long ethnic food festival is being organized at Kaziranga in Assam. Altogether, 24 food stalls showcasing unique cuisines of various tribes like Mising, Karbi, Tai Ahov, Khamti, Rawa, Dimasa and Bodo have been set up. Models from several ethnic groups of Manipur walked the ramp in traditional attires at a fashion show during the Sangai festival. 19 performers from Thailand also enthralled the audience at the Bhegya Chandra Open Air Theatre with their cultural dances. An education seminar was organized in Guwahati recently by the Ajmal Foundation Group. Academicians from different parts of the country participated in the seminar and discussed the important role educated women can play in the upliftment of the society. Jamboi Hill, situated along the Tripura-Mizoram border, has witnessed bumper orange production this year. While the average production had gone down in the recent years, this year some 7,000 metric tons of oranges were produced in the 7 villages of the area. Jamboi Hill is mostly inhabited by the Lushai and Riang tribes, whose major source of livelihood is orange cultivation.
Mukna Kanjai, also known as wrestling hockey, is an integral part of Manipur's cultural heritage. Recently, it was organized in the state to preserve and promote the sport among the youth. We take a look.
A large number of people thronged the venue to watch Mukna Kangjai, which was held at Polo Ground, Imphal. The event was held under the aegis of All Manipur Mukna Association. Wrestling hockey is played between 2 teams of 7 players each. Players with good speed, stamina, strength, agility and skills of wrestling participate in the game. Each player is equipped with a bamboo stick about 4 feet in length, which looks like a modern hockey stick.
마이론덕이 산나라브니나 신망나나 보기다목타나 거이나 마이테이 마사신기 간사르기다목 토이나 망나나 혼나버시 거기 토당고 이게 더블네 하베세 거기 마이테이 마사신기 시다 산나로에 마이 거기 lep셔.
Mukna Kangjai is very popular and prestigious game in Manipur, which enjoyed royal patronage in the olden days. People believe that it is still part and parcel of their life and culture.
खल्लगा सानजमने आई तसेंगना मपालोमदा करायदा करिदा चलगा साननी हाबि वखलोंदि थोयनो लेते आइगी हक्सांगजे आइगी इसायु फनबा तिनजन काजंदनबा लैना लैतनबा असिगी वखलोन आई मपुंगन सानजम
Manipur is known for several games that developed indigenously over a period of time.
Women in the Northeast are increasingly becoming self-employed in order to improve their living standards. Today we take you to Guwahati, where many tribal women regularly engage in trading various items to earn a living.
These women are among several tribal women who regularly travel from far-off villages to Guwahati with the hope of providing a better life to their families. Hundreds of tribal women from villages like Sonapur, Boko and Goreshwar flock to daily and weekly markets in Beltola, Lokra and Sokuchi to sell their homegrown products. They sell a variety of things including vegetables, fruits, cocoons, dry fish, silkworm and traditional clothes.
Sorkar mane khorot okhubida lora swali porhar karne ba eneka khua loar karne obostha beya etur karne gaon poribesh to bortoman beyaw nohoy bhalo nohoy tenuka aru bostu dam ami tar mane belegot kinile gaot kinile beshi kori eri loa dam loa boli koy etur karne ami bahirot ahu.
Most women belong to financially backward families. Trading in these markets gives them a chance to supplement their family income and improve their living standards. While they face difficulties in settling down in new places, they are motivated by a strong desire to transform their lives. In spite of financial difficulties, they understand the value of education and are determined to educate their children.
Poisar kuthin etur karne ahe nahele to upay nai subok lage toka poisa bhator sal dam badhise kiman toka jote 25 taka kilo hoy aro ki bhat khabo lora chali ki purham ami ei purhor kane kiman toka laga hoise amar ba eta hodai 30 taka 40 taka lage.
Through self-employment, these women have not only become financially independent but also provide an example worthy of emulation to others.
People from the Northeast who are settled in cities across the country regularly host sporting events. Today we take you to the closing ceremony of the Tamchon football tournament, which was held in New Delhi.
The 7th annual Tamchon football tournament, a 15-day carnival of football and cultural extravaganza, concluded on 30th November at the Dr. Ambedkar Stadium in New Delhi. A total of 16 teams, comprising of players from different northeastern states, participated in the tournament to promote peace, friendship and unity among the youth of the country. The final match between Kangla Sanaroi Loop or KSL of Maitai and Mar FC attracted a large crowd.
Because of this platform today, we could bring together all news together as a brothers and sisters, a people from the same regions. This makes us a lot of sense to us. It gives us sense of security, it gives us sense of comfort to live here. That's one of the great part of this Tamchon tournament. Yeah.
I really want to see many players from Northeast playing for the national team. But like I said, whatever we are doing now, it's very less. So we and the Football Association has to really work hard on the young kids so that many players play for the national team in 5-10 years down the line.
Good skills complemented by intense contest between Kanglecha Sanaroi Loop of Maitai and Mar FC was witnessed on the ground. Mar FC won by 3-2 over Kanglecha Sanaroi Loop. The winning team received the winning trophy along with a cash prize of Rs 3 lakhs.
I've been a part of this right from the beginning, and this is the 7th time I've been playing as a captain. So it's been the 4th time we're in the final, and this is the maiden time we have taken the trophy. So I'm really excited, and I don't know, I have to retire anyway. So next year, I hope so I won't be playing anymore. since that I have achieved this. And so I'm very happy that I have achieved this.
During the closing ceremony, young artists from Mizoram performed a bamboo dance. Rosalind Mar from Manipur enthralled the audience with her melodious voice. Her performance was thoroughly enjoyed by the audience. The event was organized under the aegis of Tangkhul Naga Society, Delhi, with support from various government and private agencies.
I feel proud to be part of this because, see, being a Mar, I'm proud that we win, first of all, and I'm proud to be the Society of the Northeast because we're all brothers and sisters. You know, no matter what you are, Meitei, Mar, Tangkhul, you know, it doesn't matter. We're all one in Jesus Christ, you know.
Such events promote national integration and spread the message of peace and unity.
With that, we've come to the end of this episode of Roving Report. I'm your host Lumpim, signing off. Do send in your feedback and suggestions to roving@anin.com. Goodbye and see you next week.